Okie doke. So I just want to go over one more time. My God, I've done it so many times in my head, but yeah, I think I'm doing it right. Okay. So I'm trying to calculate the demoralization points of what's going to happen when the units in Cernowitz decide to surrender. So if I read the rules right, yes, of course I know that the units in Cernowitz are surrounded. Every single friendly zone of control spot is taken up by an enemy zone of control. Like, you see what I mean? Like, there's nowhere for them to go. Their line of supply is also cut off. You can say that is to a map edge, I guess, but yet again, it's been cut off because of the enemy zone of control. All right. So, and yet again, I'm also going to, I'll just put them off to show them. So there you go. So there's the other thing is, there's no urban hex side. However, there is that city center with the urban, not the suburban hex center. Okay? So that's going to be when I start calculating the demoralization points, because if it also had an urban hex side, it would get an extra 10 demoralization points when they surrender. So, if I did this correctly, when they surrender next turn, because they will die anyways, or they will, you know what I mean, surrender. They just don't have enough. They don't have enough strength points, for goodness sakes, to try to break out. I mean, give me a break. The things are forget it. They're just going to surrender, and it's just to make the best thing, and then I'm going to somehow try and get the 38th. Well, it all depends. I mean, if the Russians go first, then it's, the 38th are probably going to get toasted out. But if the Austrians are able to go first on the next turn, which would be September 04, I'm getting them the hell out of there if I can. Anyways, I don't know. Anywhere. Just go, go, go. But anyways, let's get back to these horrible... so this is I'm just going to show you how bad it's going to be when Cernowitz falls and the defenders also surrender. So, it's going to be 15 demoralization points for the fall of Cernowitz. 6 points, because it's 2 points for every strength point for the infantry. So that's 6 there for the 43rd Infantry Division. Then 2 points for the 35th Landwehr Brigade. And then it's 4 points for every strength point for a cavalry. So I guess you can kind of be happy that it's only a 1 strength point cavalry, but the 5th Cavalry Division will be 4 points. So that comes down to 27 points. Now, to put this into perspective, at the moment, not including the demoralization points that they accumulated from the Russian battles here, I haven't factored them in yet. I mean, I've recorded them, but they've not been popped in onto the master sheet or whatever. The Austro-Hungarians are at 83 demoralization points. Now, adding in the 27 demoralization points will bring them to 110, which means basically the fall of Cernowitz and their defenders is going to be equivalent to about 1/4, 25% practically, of all of their demoralization points. So the fall of Cernowitz is going to be huge. Like in the newspapers, the whole 9 yards, this is going to be talked about constantly. There's no two ways about it. This is going to be massive. And it's interesting that the Austro-Hungarian public would not have known about this, but based on my little 140 character radio bursts between Conrad and, Pluchin or some kind of, can't remember his name, the guy who's the head of the Second Army. I mean, they know that Cernowitz was going to fall, because I mean, it was kind of like didn't want to actually say it, but everybody was kind of saying. I mean, Second Army was basically saying, look, Cernowitz is going to go, and everybody in there is going to fall if we don't do something. And he asked to withdraw to Lemberg or Przemyśl over here. The fortress there that had, I think it was 101 days in real life siege. And then Conrad replied, no, that he just mentioned you couldn't go further, you couldn't withdraw any further than Stanislaw. In other words, we can kiss Cernowitz and the defenders goodbye. But next turn, everybody's going to know. Oh, man. What a bummer. Yeah, but I mean, it's, there's going to be a zillion other stories. But I guess, I don't know, I mean, I can write it up as well. I mean, it's one thing I guess getting a little bit of a role-playing itch satiated or scratched or whatever with the journal writing and a lot of the, like the 140 character radio bursts and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm just, I'm getting my role-playing fun out of it as well, which is, oh God, this game is just a freaking amazing thing. Well, I mean, for me it is, you know what I mean? Other people would be like, this game sucks. But, it's, hopefully everybody finds a game that they, can really sink their teeth into. All right.